You made a mistake, underestimating what you've taken on.
Hey YouTube, this is REM here, again with my Bedrock series. Today we're going to do all of our micro farms that we have, and we're going to start here with the Chorus Flower Farm. So anyway, you need these flowers right here to be able to grow the chorus fruit, which I have not built the farm yet for the fruit, but for the flowers I have it done. And the easiest way to harvest these is you can shoot arrows at these flowers and they will detach, and then I have a hopper minecart underneath picking them up. So we have to shoot 2 arrows because sometimes these ones here might block the ones back there. So push the button and most of the fruit fell. Let's see, I think. Yeah, there might be 1 or 2 there. I always hit it twice to make sure. And then once you do that, then you hit this button down here and that'll harvest the fruit that's left over. Just like that. And then the hopper minecart will bring it over here and deposit it into this chest. And we have 18 flowers. There we go. Then I have to go plant this manually. And you get a bunch of the arrows back. I like to go around and collect as many as I can. And you just have to wait for it to grow back up. We don't need a lot of this, so I didn't build a super automated fast farm. It just grows fast enough for what we need it for. So there we got 11 extra flowers, and we got a little bit more fruit coming in at 18, 19. Okay, the next farm here is a snowball farm, and you can also make snow blocks. So basically, the snowman here will replace these snow layers as fast as you can remove them with a shovel, and then the hoppers will pick it up and put the snowballs down in there. It just works like this. And then you get down here and you have all these snowballs. And then you can make snow blocks. So that's a fun little farm that we have there. Then the next farm we have is a 0-tick bamboo farm. And this thing pumps out pretty quickly. Makes a lot of noise, so we'll just watch it for a little bit. Here, I'll take all the bamboo out in there. So we got 0. We'll let it run for like 10 seconds and we'll see how much we get. Okay, it's approximately 10 seconds, and it looks like we got 12 bamboo, so a little over 1 bamboo per second. And this farm only works during the day, as the sign says. The next farm that we have here is a single tall flower farm, and this is also a 0-tick farm, but it works kind of on a bug. So basically, I'll show you exactly how it works here. So whatever flower you want to duplicate, you stick it right here. And then what it does is it will replicate those flowers up here, and it can be anywhere from like 6 to 12 flowers, something like that. And it just makes flowers like really fast. So again, these are the hoppers here, and there's nothing in them. Okay, now I have to turn on the mine carts. And this was not part of the original design, these on-off switches for the mine carts. I added that myself. Okay, now we'll let this run for 10 seconds and we'll see how many flowers we get. Okay, that was about 10 seconds. It'll take a little bit for the things to collect it. As soon as the mine carts don't stop anymore, then we know that all the flowers are in there. Okay, that one's done. Okay, it looks like they're all done. Let's turn off the mine carts. That way it's not quite so noisy. So, in 10 seconds, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 7 stacks of flowers in 10 seconds. Okay, our next farm is a double tall flower farm. And again, this is pretty much a zero tick farm. Doesn't produce flowers quite as fast as the single one, but it still produces them pretty fast. So basically it just has a zero tick here and it pulses the dispensers, which put bone meal on these and it creates flowers. See the flowers falling there. And a lot of these were already in here. Been showing a lot of people this farm. So anyway, it just collects all the flowers here and we can use them for either for decoration or for dye, which is mainly what we use them for. Okay, our next micro farm is a crop farm, and you can pretty much plant any type of crop that you want in here and it'll grow it. And again, this is a zero tick design. And basically, we just plant whatever we want right here and turn on the switch, and it'll bone meal it and break it, and you just automatically plant. You just hold down the button here to plant with, and it'll just do whatever you need to plant. And I have a composter here, so I'm composting a bunch of stuff. This thing eats bone meal pretty good, so you want to have a huge supply of bone meal. So let's give her a shot and see what it does. So there you go. That's how fast I got. A little bit more than a stack of potatoes. Alright, our next micro farm is a cocoa bean farm, and this one, it's not quite zero tick, but it's pretty close, and it's fully automatic. You just place the bean in there and it does everything by itself. You don't have to turn it on or anything. It's all ready to go. So we just plant the bean here and it's all automatic. You can see the observer picks it up and this will bone meal it, and it'll just automatically break and put it into your inventory, I believe. So you can see it takes a little bit of time because there has to be a delay for it to grow the coca bean. But you can get some pretty good production out of this when you need it. Okay, our next little micro farm is a snowman maker. I couldn't find any tutorials online how to build this one, so this is completely 100% my design. One of our followers on the server wanted to make snowmen, and he tried for like 3 days to build a machine and couldn't get one to work. So I come up with this design here. It's pretty simple and pretty efficient. So basically in this dispenser you put the pumpkins, and it just has a circuit here that times when you put the snow blocks here, and it'll automatically pump out a snowman. So you snow blocks, boom, pushes out, got a snowman. And there we go. Okay, and our next little invention here is made by Potato. It's his fishing farm. He doesn't like other people fishing there, but for demonstration purposes, I'm sure he won't mind. And next to his little fishing station, he has a store where he sells the stuff that he gets here. Anyway, I'll show you how this works. It's only semi-automatic. I guess there is a new design out that is fully automatic, but this was built before the new design was invented. Okay, so you just throw the fishing line at the thing, and it'll automatically catch the fish when it comes in. Okay, this is our old farm right here for growing crops. Again, it's only semi-automatic, and I do need some carrots for my next farm, so let's harvest these. Just push this button here, dispenses the water, push it again, stops the water. Then you can go down in here and grab whatever crop grew, and have to manually replant it. So this farm will be going away since we have the automated crop farm now over there. But until I get time to tear it down, we'll continue to use it a little bit here and there. The next farm we have is a small cactus farm. We use this mainly for green dye, and we can use it for trading also to get emeralds. We do use a few cactuses on a few of the automated minecarts, but again, that's very, very few. So again, mainly for dyes and stuff. You can build these much, much bigger for an XP farm, but this is actually more than what we need right now. The reason we built it even this big is when we first started out, we needed this much green dye and stuff to do the things we needed to do. Like all the green carpets you see on the ground that cover up all the lights. The next farm that we have is a automatic chicken farm, and I built a chicken statue around it. We don't really use this much for other than trading. We did use it for food when we first started, and I actually had it so that it would cook the chicken. But now that we're trading it, we need the raw chicken, so I took the lava burner out and just made it a regular kill chamber. So it's pretty slow. It just pumps out chicken and feathers for trading. The next farm we have is my pumpkin farm. I may have had a feature on this in the past. I give you a little more detailed look in the back. But basically it's made all out of jack-o'-lanterns, except for the mouth and the eyes. So we mainly use this for the lights underneath the carpets. You can see there's a jack-o'-lantern there. And we do use the pumpkins for trading as well. So it's pretty straightforward. This is all pumpkins. If you want a faster production of melons, you can plant every other one a watermelon and then a pumpkin, and they should grow quicker. We have no use for watermelon, so I made it all pumpkins. And it produces more than we can use. So I do have an on-off switch over here. Which I'm going to turn it off because it's almost full again. And basically that just locks all the places where the melons can grow. And then when the cart comes back, it'll stop there and lock in place. Right there. And when you hit the on button, the cart will take off again and go collect all the melons. Alright, and the last micro farm I have is a rabbit farm. And I built a rabbit statue around it. This is to get rabbit's feet. I did try a large production scale rabbit farm out in the desert, but it didn't work at the time. But now that the mechanics for rabbits have changed, it probably will work. So at some point in the near future, I'm going to finish that project and see if it works. But in the meantime, this is how we get rabbit's feet. It's painfully slow, but here we go. So we have the adult rabbits in here. We push this button and it makes them go up and down, and you can feed them so that they breed. Stop the water, and then all the babies will fall down below. And once they grow up, you can kill them right here. And then all these stuff will end up down in the chest. So this is Sir REM, over and out with another edition of Bedrock Minecraft. Till later, we'll see ya. Bye bye.